Okay, there's your housing. There's your condenser. As you can see, mine's in pretty bad shape. That's your radiator. In a minute I'll show you. But that's basically how far you got to tear the car down just to get the parts out. Do have a drain pan for transmission fluid. Make sure you put transmission fluid back in. Make sure you refill power steering fluid. Make sure while you got all this out, you check for any other leaks. Like I see all that sludge right there build up. I think we need to do some valve cover gaskets on here. All that green stuff, got to clean that back up. That's Freon. Didn't know anything was in the system, but glad to see it is. Make sure you get everything back together, fitting back in the way that it came out. It's pretty simple once you get it apart. Top of the radiator sits in there, and it sits in that bracket. As you see, I had to break mine to get it to come out, which is fine. Once you put them back in the mounting holes and screw everything down, it's gonna hold itself in anyway. So you don't have to worry about it too much, just unless you want to be particular and a neat freak and go get another one. So you just know every time you're doing some type of repair, you will break something. Just don't break the wrong thing, like a line or something that is real expensive to replace. These pieces really not that expensive to replace. If you get to a junkyard, most time they have cars halfway broke down. It's easier to take it out. This is a big job, so if you guys not up to it, don't try it. Your local shop will charge you anywhere from $395 to $595 just for labor. That's not parts. So if you guys don't trust yourself to do it, don't do it, or get in contact with me if you're in the Kansas City area, and I'll gladly do it. But I'll show you once I build everything back together and stick it back in the housing, what it looks like and how it goes back in. I'll have that video available to show you guys before I button it up. This actually took me 2 days because I got a late start. It was only supposed to take me 3 hours, but you know, you run across things that don't quite want to come off right. You gotta find the best way to do it. I'll get back with you guys here in a minute on part 2, installing.